So this is for Joanne. Joanne, we're very close to this person. I've got the first card that came up, obviously, which generally only comes up if you're super close to somebody, but it's the Hello from Heaven card. Was this person a bit of a prankster? Niles, wasn't it? I think you said the name was Niles. Oh. Okay, so what's coming through, he's saying that you're actually going through a tough time at the moment, and he's saying that it's okay to reach out, it's okay to go to others for help, for comfort, but he's also saying that there are new beginnings coming your way. So from whatever you've been through or going through, you're actually coming to the other end of that, and there's actually a lot of light, a lot of positivity coming through. Oh, okay. So you've been sent signs and symbols. Joanne, have you noticed anything relating to symbols or numbers? I'm getting that the signs are more related to that than they are to the others, which is feathers and coins and photos and things like that. I'm getting this one is actually you're being sent signs of symbols and signals and numbers, signals of things that are reoccurring. So that can also be, you go through traffic lights, and every time you get to a traffic light, it's gone red. The next one's red, 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 and it happens day after day after day. They can be a symbol or a sign as well. But I'm getting that there are number symbols coming through, and that you're actually seeing them, but I don't think you're realising. that, but I'm also getting, on top of that, I'm getting dragonflies. Don't ask me where that come through. We don't normally have that one come out, but I've been thrown dragonflies. Whatever it is you've gone through, it's been taking a bit of your faith, it's making you maybe not believe so much. I sort of get the feeling that either this person was in a relationship with you, or you wanted a relationship with this person, or there's a relationship around this person, centred around this person. So are you in some way perhaps related, or it's like there's a connection? I'm feeling that it's definitely someone that's very, very close to you, and possibly there could have been more, but obviously something's gone wrong, and he's really sorry, but look, he's actually watching over you. There's a heap of cards come through on this, and they're all very similar. They're saying that you've been asking for help in whatever you are going through right now. So I'm not sure if you're going through something, maybe a relationship issue or a work issue or something you're going through, that he is saying you've been nudged, they're nudging you to move, keep moving, don't stop. So that comes through when people tend to get a little bit down, and can't focus and struggle to keep going the next day. But generally, when they come through like this, it's them saying you really need a good push, not just a gentle push, because they're sending, oh goodness, your messages just come up then. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. Well, there you go. Yes, and it's funny because I have things come through sometimes that are very specific, and other times they're so not specific. But the dragonfly I haven't had come up yet. I almost didn't bring that up. I'm thinking, oh my goodness, if I bring that up and you've got no relation to that, then it's not going to be so good. But whatever this is, he's very concerned about your heart. Whatever is going on, it's centred around your heart. He is very concerned. He's wanting you to know that he's with you. And while you've been asking out and calling out and asking for help, asking to get through whatever it is you're going through, he has been there. But it's not just him. He's saying there's him. There's also family and friends. So I'm not sure who's passed from your family, but he's saying there's others with him. So it's not just one person. It's not just one sign. So it will be multiple signs if there's multiple people trying to reach you. So you're being pushed in a certain direction, and they want you to really take notice of this because they believe where you are now is not in a really good place, and that with a little bit of positive thinking and, I say this to everybody because it really does help, but meditating, manifesting, positive thinking, with all these things combined, you can actually bring yourself out of a really negative time. If you're feeling low or something's not going quite right at the time, you can actually bring yourself out of that by all this power of positive. And it is incredible what it can do and how it can change your actual life path. Okay. Okay. Absolutely. Okay. Okay, so is this something that you spoke to him about before his passing? Or has this come about through your connection, obviously, to people that are, I would say, struggling? Are you a people person that there's people that are like a magnet to people that have kindness and they look to you for advice? Or was this something that you had discussed around him? Oh, okay, that'll be lovely. Absolutely beautiful. Look, I would say just take no notice of the bullying at work and, look, go for it. Like, what's holding you back from doing the counselling? I would say go for it. Take a leap of faith. To have this much around you and all these things that are being pushed in front of you, you have got a lot of support. You're not going to fail. You're absolutely not going to fail. I would take what he has said and really new beginnings. Like, it's all, where are we again? You probably can't read that. He's thrown the new beginnings, a hello from heaven, reach out, everything's here, and it's all centred around you, what you're going through, and what you can do to change that. And like I said before, there's plenty of things you can do, meditating and manifesting, but from the other side of it, I'm saying he's obviously watching what you're doing, and he is saying he's nudging you. So if he's nudging you and he's watching over you, I would say just absolutely go for it. For new beginnings to come up, like it has as well, that's definitely saying get out of where you are and go to what you're attracted to. And by the sounds of it, you've already got your mind on what you'd like to do. And that being said, I would say, what are you waiting for? Because everybody has this thing that they wait, but what are you waiting for? Like, we don't know how long we're going to be around for. And I truly believe if there's a passion you've got or something that's going to bring you out of a really bad situation, then just go for it. What's the worst that can happen? And always look at that, like, what is the worst that can happen? And if you're in a rotten situation now, then I don't think it can get much worse. That's what I thought. I thought he'd been watching over you for a while, so that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. And that's why he's coming through. And that's why he's come through to you, because of the situation around how he left and what happened. And he's saying he's very sorry for that. And he's sorry that he put you through that. Continue with what you're doing. That's all I can say. He's saying, yes, go for it, do it. Watch for the signs though, please, because obviously you've got not just the dragonflies, they're also saying the signals too, signals and numbers. So I think if a lot of people aren't quite sure about the numbers, they don't have to be just